And good evening, everyone. Welcome to another exciting Saturday Night Winestream and another exciting episode of Drink with Rick. I'm Rick, and tonight, well, it is a special night, of course, because it happens to be New Year's Eve. Ring out the old of 2022 and ring in the new year 2023. And I'll tell you, it's been quite a year, hasn't it? It really has. And we'll talk about that some more. Get in the chats, by the way, to chat up with me. We have folks in the chat right now, as a matter of fact. The What's Up's in the chat, and it's great to see you, What's Up. I'm glad you're here. And What's Up says, "Hi, Rick. Today is also my birthday, and I have a group of friends over, and we're all looking forward to the show." Well, I'm glad you're all here, and we'll definitely toast your birthday. That's something I always enjoy toasting, so stick around. We'll toast that. I won't ask how old you are. It's okay. Not unless you want to volunteer, but that's fine. Tom Antio's in the chat also. Kevin J. Ranks is in the chat, and he says, "Hey, Rick," and right back at you, Kevin. And it's great to see you all here. And let me tell you about the show here, what we're going to do tonight. Let me check the other chats, too, while I'm at it. Okay. I have folks in. Oh, yeah. Justice Violet is in the chat. Omar Ortega is in the chat, both on YouTube. So we have folks on YouTube in the chat, and it's great to see you both there. Please stick around. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight on this New Year's Eve. And yes, we are going to toast in the new year, but we're going to have some fun along the way. Of course, this is Drink with Rick. This is a stream of consciousness kind of show. I do have my show notes right here, and they're right here all set for tonight. And I had a list of items that we could go over, but really, I don't go by this that much at all because the show isn't really about me. It's not really about the wine. It's definitely not about me. The show is really about you and me getting together on a Saturday night, kicking back, relaxing with our favorite libations, no matter what they are, our favorite snacks, no matter what they are, just having a great time on a Saturday night. Now, just two little rules in the chat. We don't talk about politics. We don't talk about religion. We don't talk about things that tear people apart. We talk about things that bring people together because that's what wine does. Brings people together. And beer, of course, as well. And whatever you're drinking, just join in. It doesn't matter. It's fine if it's coffee, tea, water, whatever it is, fruit juice, punch, cider, whatever it is. It doesn't matter as long as we're all drinking together and we're just kicking back, relaxing on a Saturday night and just having a great time and ringing in the new year. All right, well, let me tell you a little bit about what we've got tonight. Oh, I forgot where you can watch. I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? Okay, if you're watching for the first time or the 189th time, because this is the 189th episode of the Saturday Night Winestream, you can watch live and you can participate in the chats live. The live stream goes on the Facebook page. It's facebook.com/drinkwithrick. YouTube channel is youtube.com. And of course, you can just type in Drink with Rick. You'll find it, as these folks have in the chat. My lovely wife, she is in the chat also, by the way, and she says hello. Justice Violet says, "I'm watching for the first time." And Omar says, "I raise up my glass of Fireball. Salute to you." Well, Fireball, wow. I haven't had that, and I haven't had a Fireball in quite a while. Justice says, "I'm watching for the first time, and I'm glad you're here, Justice." Let me tell you what we've got going on here. Oh, I've got to get to the rest of the channels here. If you can't watch on Facebook, or if you can't watch on YouTube, you can watch on Twitch. Twitch is Drink with Rick #1. It's twitch.tv/drinkwithrick and the #1. And on Twitter is @drinkwithrick, and Odyssey is drinkwithrick, or @drinkwithrick and ;7. Also, the podcast version, if you can't watch now or later, you can listen later at your leisure. And the podcast goes out at Monday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. Monday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher Radio, Blueberry.com, iHeartRadio, Deezer, Amazon Music, and podcastindex.org. And if you go to drinkwithrick.com, click on the subscribe page and click on that little blue button that says by email, put in your email address in the box, and you will get the latest episode of Drink with Rick, the podcast, as soon as it drops, and no salesman will call. You can also buy me coffee or 2 or 3 or 5 to help support the show if you want. You can subscribe and Join in everywhere. Look, I don't really push it that much. I would say subscribe if you want to, if you like the show. I hope you do. But if you do, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, whatever it is on any of these venues. It really helps. It does help to get it seen by everyone. And that's my real aim here, is to just have a good time with everybody, just bring everybody together. That's what it's all about. So let me tell you the itinerary of tonight's show, more or less. I'm drinking this little Cabernet Sauvignon. I'm going to talk about it for just a minute. This came out of this wine advent calendar. I was drinking more out of it after our game. Was it last week? Week before last? I'm losing track here. No, it was week before last. We did a wine drinking game, the annual wine drinking game, where we play this game with a wine advent calendar. And we did have some winners and prizes that went out to most everyone, except, I think, Ed, if you're watching now or listening now, if you're on your way home from somewhere, I've got yours. I was holding it just for a little while because I was going to add something else to it, and I will tell you all about it and tell you how everyone else in the chat, how you can get one too. And I'm really excited to introduce this to you, and I will tell you all about it in just a little bit. But we're going to play a couple of rounds of the wine drinking game tonight, and everyone here will have a chance to win some prizes. And we'll do some giveaways, and that'll be a lot of fun. So if you're in the chat, hang around in the chat. You'll have a chance to win. It's an easy game to play. It does not require you to drink, okay? You can drink if you want, but it does require me to drink. But it's just going to be a lot of fun. We've played it numerous times, and people really enjoy this game. So we'll have a lot of fun tonight. Also, the New Year's resolutions. I'd like to know what your New Year's resolutions are. I'm going to give you mine, but I think that will be entertaining, to say the least. We'll do the winners and the giveaways here towards the end of the show, of course, and we're going to do a little birthday celebration for do a birthday toast for someone here in the chat here, right? And that's What's Up. What's Up says he's got a birthday today, which, wow, it's pretty cool. What's Up says, my friend Lizzle couldn't make it to my birthday party. What bottle of wine should I get him to express my displeasure? Well, yeah, what I would say, if he couldn't make it to the birthday party, I would say a nice consolation prize. I would go with a nice Pinot Noir. I know Pinot seems to be the go-to, but see, when you come to a situation where you don't really know what kind of wine people like, it's kind of hard to go wrong with a nice Pinot. And 69 Mets fan is in the chat. And he says, what's up? Your New Year's resolution should be to get better friends than this little guy. Happy birthday. It's great to see you, 69 Mets fan. It's great to see you in the chat. I appreciate you being here. Well, let's go on with the show, because we're going to have to make sure we're ready when the ball drops in New York, and when it's time to celebrate the new year. Of course, we're on Eastern time, so that's when we're going to do the countdown at midnight. So here. Of course, if you're on the West Coast, you've got a couple more hours. But hey, that's just more celebrating, right? It's just more celebrating to do. All right, so on with the show. Let me check Facebook one more time just for a minute, and let's see who else is on any of the other venues. Good, we're good. It looks like what's happening is right now on YouTube and Twitch, and I'm going to show you the wine drinking game. Well, actually, I'm going to show you, first of all, what I'm drinking right now. This is called Magic Box Cabernet Sauvignon. It's a 2021. This is a sample. It's a little sample, a half. It's not a full 750 milliliter bottle, obviously, but it's just a sample that comes into the wine advent calendar thing. And I wasn't going to open it, actually, but my wife needed some wine to cook with tonight. So I opened up a little bottle so she could take an ounce or two out of there, and then I said, well, the bottle's open. I might as well just start drinking it, right? So here I am. And actually, that was my first taste of it, actually. Not a bad cab. Kind of cherry and a little blackberry, I think. Little bold, not too bold, little bold, very dry. And it has medium tannin in it. I would expect maybe a little bit more tannin for this cab, but it's medium tannin, and it is a fairly full-bodied. It actually is a very full-bodied wine, and I kind of like it on the first taste. I kind of like it. Well, this is how the wine drinking game is going to go tonight, and of course I know what's up. I know you had to leave early, and the last time we had to play the game. I hope everything is good for you there. But what I wanted to mention to you is that we did have some winners, and I know it took a while because we were drawing. We were drawing numbers that nobody was drawing the correct number on, because I had all of these. I had 24 of these things in here, but. Tonight, I fixed that. I fixed that issue, and of course, along the way, I have had a few more bottles of the wine, so it's diminished. The number of wines that we can choose from has diminished somewhat, so I have only left in the official Drink with Rick cork picker that we're going to use for the game tonight. Only the numbers that are relevant to the game tonight, and there are only 8 of them, so this should go a lot faster than last time, and we should get everybody should get some points. And Tom Antio, if you're there, and CM Cinder, if you can help track the winners on this game. We'll play this here in just a few minutes. I'm going to show you, first of all, what my lovely wife, she prepared tonight. It is a dessert. This is an apple cake. It's an apple cake. Now, I'm going to show you the whole cake here. I think it's in my photos here. There's the whole cake. That is the gluten version of the cake. She made 2 of these, and they look almost identical. One of them has gluten in it, and the other one, do I have? Yes, I have a shot at the other one, if I can find it. I've got to find out what I did with it. Where is it? Right here. Okay. The other one is the gluten-free version. It's a gluten-free version, but it's an apple cake. And I think this is the first time she's made this, but it looks great, and I understand that it's very tasty, and she has saved me a piece here with a nice little garnish on it. And Tom Antio says that cake was good, especially with ice cream. I can imagine she didn't leave me any ice cream, because it would have been long melted by the time I got to it here. But it looks really good, and I can imagine it would go well with ice cream. What flavor ice cream did you have, Tom? Because there was some pumpkin ice cream from Trader Joe's that I liked that was pretty good. I don't know if the pumpkin ice cream would go really well with this, but it might. Who knows? It might. So we're going to try that in a little bit. As a matter of fact, let me pull this off here so I can set it aside a little bit so I have it, because I am going to move in its place. I'm going to prepare for the drinking game, and I think we're going to get ready for that now. So if everybody's ready to play the drinking game, we have enough players in there to play the drinking game, and I think that would be good to start that short. Let me get to a shot where you can see the entire. There we go. Okay, I think you can see the entire board there. This is the Drink with Rick drinking game. Now, why is that backwards? I don't know why that's backwards. It's upside down, actually. It's upside down and backward. No, it's not. Actually, it is forwards. Okay, it's not backwards. Confusing myself here. I think it's the way the font looks. It kind of looks, when I first looked at it, it looked like it was all backwards, but it's not. Okay, so I'm looking at it backwards from over here, my vantage point. It looks correct in that shot, because this is kind of off to the side. So this is how the game works. If everybody's ready to play the game, Tom says vanilla beans. You had vanilla bean ice cream with the apple cake. That works. Apple and like an apple pie. a la mode with vanilla in it. That really works well. Okay, so if everybody's ready to play the game, we can play a couple of rounds of this to start off with, if everyone's ready. And I'm going to tell you what the rules are in just a moment. Let me check the chat again one more time on YouTube. Omar says, I raise up my glass of Fireball, salute, and Justice says, how long have you guys been married? Are you referring to Chi and myself? We've been married for going on 29 years. 29 years. Joker Card is in the chat and on Facebook, and it's on YouTube. Joker Card's in the chat, and it's great to see you there. And Joker says, ready, I think, do we just drink? It's okay, just blame the wine. Yeah, I always blame the wine because I have no one else to blame it on. Because, see, the way it works is my wife blames me, I blame the wine. That's how it works in our house. We used to have a dog, and we used to kind of blame it on the dog, but we don't have the dog anymore, so I have nothing left to blame it on. I have no one to blame but myself, to be honest. And my wife is in the chat, so she can affirm that. Yeah. Joker says, name your dog Wine. Yeah. I might name our next dog Wine or Merlot or something. That could be fun. There are some jokes in my head on that one, but I'm not going to say them out loud. Yes, Justice says, yes, name your dog Wine. Our dog, Tom, he was actually Tommy's dog, cute cockapoo, by the way. His name was Cosmo, passed away. It's been a little over a year now. And he was kind of a whiny dog in some ways. What's Up says Merlot is a great dog name. I think so. You know what? I didn't bring my pen with me, did I? It's over here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Let me write that down. Merlot. I don't know if Chi and the rest of the family would like that idea, since the next one's going to be a family dog. So I'll put it to them and see if they like that idea. Merlot. That actually is kind of a cool dog name, I think. Merlot. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so here is how the game is going to go for the wine drinking game. And before we start, let me tell you, we've got a few prizes to give away here. And then I have I have something special I'm going to show you. Then I'm going to give a few of those away too. And I'm really excited about this item. But I will tell you about that in just a few moments. Let me show you what we've got for the game. The game rules are right here. So here are the official rules. Now, we did have pick a number from 1 to 24, but obviously we don't have those options anymore. So for the first round, we're going to do 3 rounds of this. For the first round, we're going to pick a number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 13, 15, or 18, and post it in the chat. And you can do that right now. Just pick a number, either 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 13, 15, or 18, one number, and post it in the chat. And this is how it's going to work. If Kevin knows how to play this game. He's got his in there already. If your number matches the number that I draw from the official Drink with Rick cork picker, you get a point. And then what we're going to do after everybody gets their guess in, we're going to guess whether the I'm going to pull the. Let's go back here for just a second. Make it a little easier to explain this. Camera 3. On camera 3. So I'm going to go back here, and then let's say, for instance, if I pull number 4, that's one we open. It's number 4. And can we see that down here? Oh, there's another row. Okay, there was another row. Let me see if we can slide this down just a little bit. All right, there we go. So number 4, if I pull number 4, what everybody's going to do is guess if it's going to be a red, white, or a rosé behind that. So let me go back to the rules here. If your number, okay, guess whether it's going to be a red, white, rosé, or white wine, and I will pull the wine out, and each correct guess of the color gets 1 point. Now, next what you're going to do is guess whether it's going to be a good, a bad, or just kind of mediocre, meh, kind of tasting. If I'm going to like it, or if I'm not going to like it, or somewhere in between, you're going to guess which one it's going to be. Now, I'm going to taste the wine, and each correct guess gets a point. And the player with the most points at the end of these 3 rounds wins the game, and you'll toast the winners. Now, one of the things that I have here, I'm going to tell you what the grand prize is. I have a grand prize here, sitting right down here. I have a pair. Oh, you might like this, Kevin. I have a pair of Cobra walkie-talkies. These are a pair of FRS walkie-talkies. These do not require a license to use. They're not really kids walkie-talkies. A lot of businesses use these, actually, local businesses. But I've got a pair of these to give away. That's courtesy of BuyTwoWayRadios.com. And I have some books to give away. Some of the books that I had before. Let's see, that I had chosen before. I got a couple of really cool ones. We worked off of this one before. Classic TV shows and crossword puzzle book. The runner-up will get one of these. The classic TV shows and crossword puzzles book. By the way, I think Ed has one of these, or a couple of people have these, and they really liked the book. They thought it was pretty cool. Then I have this thing, which is really interesting. 735 Weird, Crazy, and Fun Facts. It's a trivia book for curious minds. I flipped through this a little bit, and it was pretty fun. And some of the stuff is really interesting. And yes, who won the? We did have a fart book on the last game, and who won the fart book? CM Cinder. Okay, yeah, CM Cinder's in the chat, by the way. Great to see you. And everybody is eligible to play because no one knows what's going to happen yet. I think I've got. Oh yes, I've got a couple more prizes. I have a couple more prizes to give away. These are Archon. This is also courtesy by Two-Way Radios. Archon. These are swivel tightening air vent mounts where you can mount your cell phone, radio, whatever, and mounts on the air vent, and you can access it from your vehicle. And then I have another special item that I'm going to announce here in just a few minutes. Let's get to round 1 first before I do that, and then I'm going to tell you all about it because I'm pretty excited about it. And let's see, 69 Mets fan. You have a guess? Okay, CM Cinder, you're writing down all of the numbers that everybody's pulled. Let me see. Let me go through all these and see who's pulled what. Let's see. On YouTube, let me get to YouTube first. Justice Violet on YouTube. Justice says 18. You got that? 18 for Justice. Joker Card has 15. That's the one he pulled. Omar Ortega. Omar has 13. And so let's see. And I don't know if you're going to play or not, but okay. So CM Center, you got those first, and we'll get to all the Twitch people. I think you see all the Twitch people. Okay. It might be. CM Center says Mom's looking at your stream on YouTube and it doesn't look like the right stream is playing or something. No, it's the only one I've got going on. The New Year 2023 special and drinking game, that's what it's called. Unless she's watching an old one. Or maybe it's very delayed. Yeah, it could be. All right, CM Center, you got these numbers down? Let's see, we've got, once again, I'm going to read these off again because I don't think you can see the YouTube chat. Justice has 18. I'm going to write this down here, actually. Justice has 18. Just in case CM Cinder can't get this. Joker Card has 15. Omar has 13. Let's go to Twitch and see what's on. Okay, let's see who we've got here. What are all of the... Okay, Kevin has 8. All right, Kevin 8. Omar has... What's Up has 8. Okay. 8. Omar... let's see. What did I see? Oh, no, it's 69 Mets fan. Why must I keep saying Omar? Because he's on YouTube. Sorry, Omar. 69 Mets fan has 4. Okay, anybody else want to take a shot at this before we close the number guessing? CM Center says, yeah, it might be better if you write it down right now rather than me. I can't see everyone across all streams. Plus, I'm not sure I'll be here for the whole stream either. But okay, well, I'm writing some of this down. But I don't want the show to lag. Okay, so we got... Does everybody have their guesses in? We're good. I'm checking one more time, make sure all their guesses are in. Okay. I think we've got all the guesses in, right? Okay. So here I'm going to draw now. I'm going to draw the number, the winning number. The official Drink with Rick cork picker. And so you just see it's no funny stuff going on here. You can see it's all clear. I'm just picking it at random, not even looking at it. And the number that I picked, who had 2? Nobody had 2. Okay, let's do it again. Yeah, no, if I pull the number nobody has, I just do it again. Okay, here we go. Number 15. So who had 15? It was Joker. Joker card had 15. So Joker, you pulled 15, so you get a point there. So I'm gonna say Joker has a point. Who else? Anybody else had 15? Okay. What's up, says Rick? I changed mine to 2. There'll be more chances. We've got a couple more chances, and there are more chances to win points here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to camera 3, and we said we're going to pull number 15. All right. So number 15 is over there. Now the thing to do now is tell me what it's going to be. If you think it's going to be a red, white, or a rosé that I pull out of here. A red, white, or rosé. And I think a couple of these guys still have their guesses in right. See, Joker says white and meh. Okay. I'm going to make sure I've got this down here. White and meh. Okay. And Joker says it's going to be white. And let's see. Make sure I'm reading this correct. Omar says good and red. Okay, red and good. Okay. And what else we got here? Justice, you got yours in there. 8 red and good. Okay. All right, Omar has red. I got that. And let's see, going to Twitch, it's going to be Kevin says they actually did earlier before you drew. They are not fibbing. What's Up says I'm going to say white. Okay. What's Up says white. Kevin says rosé. And he says meh. Okay. And What's Up says white and meh. And 69, you got red and meh. Okay. Okay, we all good? I'm going to go ahead and pull it out unless we have any. Okay, What's Up says white and meh. Okay, yeah, I got that. All right, so let's go ahead and put it. Was it 15? Yes, it was 15. So which is over here. Kind of hard for me to reach. I'm going to have to stand up for a second to get to it. It's way in the corner. Okay, 15 is there. And we pull it out, and it is a white. It's a Sauvignon Blanc. Grand Sud. Sauvignon Blanc. So 2021. So this is a white wine. Now those who know, have been watching the stream for quite a while, kind of know me and white wines. Now once again, I'm going to reiterate here. It's white wine. I do prefer reds over white. However, there are some whites that I do like, and I just reviewed a white a few weeks ago that I really liked. That was a bar can. It was a bar can Chardonnay, and it was very buttery. It was very nice, and went really well with the turkey Thanksgiving foods. So I do like some whites and some rosés. And as a matter of fact, we did 1 or 2 on the last show that we did the game on. Well, it was 2 weeks ago that I pulled out a white that I did happen to like a lot. So this could go either way. So it's a white. Who had white? It was Up had white, and Joker had white. You got 2 points, Joker. You're in the lead so far. And I think those were the only 2 that chose white, right? Everybody had had a red or a rosé, correct? What's Up says, called it. Yes, you did. And What's Up says, on a scale of 1 to my friend Lizzle, how white is it? Well, we're going to open this up and find out what the deal is on the white. And you know what? I did not prepare for this at all. Let's see. I've got to have another. Yeah, that is not a fake background, by the way. Well, okay, that is, but not this. This is not all green screen stuff. This is real down there. Yeah, the fire's not real. Okay, well, the fire was real when I shot the video of it originally. But okay, let's not get in the weeds on that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pour this a little bit in the glass. Just a little bit, and we're going to give it a taste. I'm going to give it just a little bit of a taste. Give it a little bit of a swirl here. Yes. And I'm going to close up on this. There you go. A little bit of a swirl with, ooh, interesting. Kind of like grapefruit. Grapefruit and maybe just a hint of pineapple. That's interesting. A little citrusy. Okay, this is a different, wow, this is really buttery. For a Sauvignon. I expected this from a Chardonnay, but not from, it's very smooth. Maybe it's just my taste buds from the red wine, because I did not clear my palate from drinking the red wine, but it's very interesting. Let me try another taste of this. Actually, this is not bad at all. It's, the first time it tasted a little buttery, not so much anymore, but it's very smooth, and I'm surprised. Yeah, I kind of like this wine. So, yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up, and I say, yeah, I like it. I'll drink the rest of it, actually. Yeah, and it's a little citrusy, some grapefruit, and it does kind of taste like there's some pineapple in it, but what does this thing say? It says, a fruity and elegant wine with a nice balance of freshness and sweetness. And this is a French wine, Grand Sud, 2021. Okay, so, all right, it's fruity. Yes, it is fruity, and a nice touch of freshness and sweetness. Yeah, it does taste kind of fresh. It tastes kind of perky. I like it. Very fresh, and slight hint of tartness in it. Not much, but it's not sweet to me. I don't find it sweet. I think it's fairly dry, actually. So it says a little bit of sweetness, but it seems drier to me than that. It doesn't really seem like such a sweet wine. It's kind of a dry wine. All right, so I forgot to dump my. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to borrow this other one. Over here. Good thing I got plenty of glasses around here. I'm going to clean out this glass a little bit. Clear my palate. Whoop. Almost clear the whole table. All right, let me put that in there. There we go. So we got a clean glass for the next round. All right, so let me set this aside somewhere. All right, so I like it. I like the wine. So who said that I was going to like it? Justice says good. Justice, you get a point. Omar said it was going to be good, and I guess you get a point too. There you go. Everybody else said meh, pretty much. And CM Center says, not bad. Haha, yeah. So, drawing like this Lizzle character. You're really on to Lizzle tonight, aren't you? You're not really happy that Lizzle wasn't there for your birthday. It had to have been something. I can't imagine if you have a friend like Lizzle that Lizzle would up and just leave you for no reason. I think probably probably had a good reason. Maybe something happened. Hopefully that not really the case. But we just we hope for the best on all of that. There must have been maybe something happened. He just couldn't do it. But I can't imagine that if you have a good friend like that they wouldn't be there unless something really dire came up, and maybe he'll be there later. Maybe he'll show up later. You never know. Omar says, no, it was Joker. I says, Joker says, I don't care what you get, just that you're happy and have a happy new year, and that Lizzle doesn't get a set of walkie-talkies. Joker card says, ooh, curveball. All right, Justice says, I like dry, and that's good. I do like dry wines. I do prefer dry reds. Sweet reds, I can do a sweet red just a little bit. Dessert wines are the exception, but I can only do so much of that. Let's do one more round, and then I'll introduce my surprise down here that I'm really excited about. We'll do a second round here. Let's do a second round. We got some time, right? Yeah, it's early in the evening. We've got some time before the ball drops, and we'll do round 2. I'm going to put number 2. Okay, 15 stays out. We can use that one. Put number 2 back in the official Drink with Rick cork picker. Now let's see who's leading here. Okay, let's see. Justice has a point. Joker has 2. Omar has 1. Kevin, let's see. What's Up has 1, and Kevin and 69 Mets have 0. But it's still early in the game. There's still plenty of time to play. And Joker says plenty of wine. Justice says keep it going. All right, we're going to keep it going now. CM Senator, you ready? And you're keeping score, right? What's Up says he had a wedding, but who gets married on New Year's Eve? That's a good point. Who does get married on New Year's? Some people do. Some people get married on New Year's Eve, I'm sure. People get married for, some people, I've seen them do some really interesting things for weddings and very interesting circumstances and various interesting places, to do weddings. I guess if you're really into New Year's parties, or maybe if they, let's say, for instance, a couple met on New Year's Eve, like a couple of years before, and they're dating, they're saying, hey, let's get married on New Year's Eve. My wife and I, my lovely wife, Chi, and I, we were married on Valentine's Day, and which is the day before my birthday. And our daughter was born 4 years later, the day before Valentine's Day. So we were a Valentine's couple. And I think that year, it happened on a Tuesday. Valentine's Day was on a Tuesday. So it seemed like kind of an off day. Some people were thinking that, well, most people, a lot of people get married on a Saturday or a Sunday or something like that. But I think it was a Tuesday when we got married, if I remember correctly. And some people thought, well, that's kind of an odd day to get married, but it was Valentine's Day, and we wanted to have that as our wedding day. So that's what we did. Everyone's different. CM Center says, oh, I thought you were keeping score, just monitoring the chat here at the moment. Well, I could use some help keeping score a little bit. Hopefully, I'll be able to keep this up. I just don't want the show to get bogged down too much. All right, so let's go ahead, and Joker says, boo, boo, Lizzle. All right, so let's go ahead and with round 2, and we're gonna choose a number this time. Well, let me change that a little bit. The game rules. Go to the game rules here, and pick a number. We're going to eliminate 15 from the mix, so we're going to go with 7 numbers now. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got 7 numbers now. So you got to pick a number. Start doing that now. Pick a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 13, or 18, and post it in the chat right now. You got. I'm not going to count seconds down. I'm not going to break into a game song to do that. We're going to just go ahead and put your numbers in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 13, or 18. And post it in the chat. Okay, so let's. We're getting some results here. Omar says 4, rosé and meh. Okay, let's see. 4, rosé and meh. Oh, excuse me, I did it under the wrong person. Okay, let me do this again. I gotta find an easier way to do this. Omar, let me write these down. Kevin, what's up? And 69 Mets. Okay, so let's start with, okay, Omar says 4, rosé and meh. 4, rosé and meh. Got it, that. Who's next? Joker card says 4. You got 4? You want to go ahead and give all of your guesses now? It's okay. It's okay. You're not breaking any rules doing that. Justice says 1 good red. Ooh, I like that. 1 good red. That's all we need is 1 good red, right? So Joker card has 4 on that, and yeah, if you want to give all of them now, it's okay. Kevin says 2. Okay, so Kevin's going with what he had before. 2. 69 Mets fan says 4 red bad. 4 red bad. What's up? Let's see. Okay, Kevin says 4. Let me make sure I got everything. Kevin says 4 rosé good. Okay. And what's up? You got yours? You got yours in there? Okay. Oh, I see. I think I got yours first. I had to scroll up a little bit, but that was okay. So you say I'm going to pick 2 and red and say meh. Okay. So what's up says 2 red and meh. Okay. Good. All right. And let me see. I should start saying. Okay. Joker says red and good. Okay. Okay, got it. And everybody else, she says, drink, keep drinking, just drink. What? Justice says, I'm drinking strawberry White Claw. Is that bad? Strawberry White Claw. I don't think I've ever had that. No, that's not bad if you like it. That's the thing. If you like it, that's what's important. And I can go into to a little dissertation on that, but we'll save that for later on. Okay, so we've got 1, 4, 4, 2, 2, and 4. Okay, let me go ahead and get the. Let me double check Facebook just in case we had some late. Oh, and Ed's here. Ed's in the chat on Facebook. So Ed says at a party, but want to say HNY. Oh, Happy New Year. Well, Happy New Year to you too, Ed. Glad you're there. I've got a surprise to show everybody here. If you can break away from your party for just a few minutes after we pull this. And you're welcome to play the game, even though that you're at the party if you want. But let's go ahead and pull this out. This is for round 2. I'm doing 3 rounds. Okay, I'm going to look in here and pull one, and it is number 4. Number 4. Who had number 4? Whoa, a few people had number 4. Okay, so we're going with number 4. Congrats to all those who chose number 4. And let's see, those would be Joker had 4. Omar had 4. A lot of people chose 4 here. 69 Met has 4. All right, number 4. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to choose whether it. I'm going to choose number 4, and we're going to find out whether it is a red, rosé, or a white. I don't think anybody chose white this time around, did they? It's yeah, red was yeah. Nobody chose white. So here's number 4. Popping that open. Oh, I'm sorry. Forgot to put it on camera 3, didn't I? Okay, here's number 4. Let me drop this down just a little bit. There we go, so everybody can see it. All right. Number 4. And what is it? Drum roll? I don't have a drum roll. The closest thing I have to a drum roll is a rim shot. Okay, anyway. All right, let's pull it out, and it's a Damati Red Blend. It's a 2021 Red Blend. So that's what we've got. Damati Red Blend 2021. Never heard of it, never tried it. I'm not familiar with this. Puglia. It's a Puglia wine, and it's Italian, and I love Italian wine. So this sounds pretty good. Well, hopefully it is. I don't know. Damati Wine of Italy Red Blend Puglia. And it is imported by what? GCF Direct Import. So it is it's bottled by Paul Sapin. So it is an Italian wine, and there is 14% alcohol by volume in this. By the way, I did not look at the alcohol content of this Grand Sud. It's 11% by volume was the alcohol content by for the Grand Sud, which is a French wine. This one right here, the Red Blend. It's a red blend. Now see, red blends are kind of a hit and miss thing with me, because sometimes they're pretty decent, sometimes they're not. So it depends on how they blended the wine, and it can vary by. I'm pouring this right in the glass. It can vary by year. So we're going to set that aside for a minute, and we'll give this one a good swirl. Let me get another one of these. I've got my official Drink with Rick coaster, by the way. And also, you know, I'll tell you at the end of the show how you can get a free pair of Drink with Rick coasters. But you know what? If you're a winner or a runner-up that's going to get a prize tonight, because I'm going to give away a lot of prizes, you're going to get a set of these anyway. Okay? They're really good. All right. Because I did prepare this time and have plenty to give away. So I'm giving it a good swirl. And we're going to give it a taste. Let me take a break, put on camera 2 for a minute. There we go. All right. Look at this sniff here. Some cherry. This is interesting. Really oaky, kind of sweet. Kind of a sweet wine. Now, I'm used to having dry Italian reds. This one, I'm not sure what's in this blend. They don't say what is in this blend, I don't think. It just says it's a red blend. Could be anything. Doesn't say. But it's a Puglia, and I like a Puglia wine, but this one is very interesting. Some tannins in it, some medium tannin, and it is it's a little sweet on the tongue, and it has a fairly long finish. Not real long, but a fairly long finish. Some cherry, and it's a little oaky. Yeah, I didn't swirl around my mouth this time too much because I wanted to see what the finish was like. Interesting wine. Yeah, I gotta have a little bit more of this just to try it out. I'm not sure if I like it or not, to be honest. It's a little sweet for my taste. Let's give it a try here. Something about this blend seems a little odd. I mean, just what they blend. It kind of tastes like they took several leftover wines, and you know, like that's how some red blends are made. Well, they'll buy batches of wine, and then some of these brands will make their own. They don't actually grow the grapes themselves, or they don't actually make the wine themselves. They'll just buy batches of wines from other winemakers, and then they'll sometimes make their own red blends from it. And that's how a lot of red blends are created. One of those dirty little secrets in the business. This tastes like one of those kind of red blends. I can't pick it out exactly, but this tastes like a red blend that was probably put together and just from a couple of other different wines from other vintners. I'm just guessing, but it kind of tastes like that. So to me, I'm going to go with meh. I'm going to go with meh on this one because I want to like it because it's Italian and me being of Italian heritage, I love Italian wines. But I have to say that I don't like the sweetness of this wine, and I don't like the particular blend of it too much. So I'm not saying it's bad wine. I could drink it, with some cheese or have some with some cheese or something, but I'm not crazy about it. So I'm going to go with meh on this one. I'm going to go with meh. Let's see who chose meh. Okay, Omar chose meh, and what's up chose meh. So there you go. And I'm going to tally up the points here, see what we got so far. Justice says, Joker says, I'm not doing this for the prize. I just love when Rick drinks. You know what, Joker? I do. So do I. So do I. Let's go back to camera. There we go. All right, let's see. Let's get a tally of what we've got so far. So, Joker says, we're all drum rolling for you. Thanks. Do you drink, Justice says, you drink water between each tasting. Normally I do. And I'm glad you reminded me because I have to do that again. Clear the palate just a little bit. Keep it fair for the different wines. Okay, let me tally up the votes here for just a minute. And normally I have my mods do this for me. Let me catch up in the chat here for just a moment. Kevin says 2, not 4, as you said out loud. Did I say 4, Kevin? You chose 2. Yeah, you chose 2. Did I give you a... yeah, I gave you a point for that. For 2. And Kevin says, I have one of those coasters. Yes, you do. And I hope you're enjoying them. We'll make more. What's up says, Rick, you're Italian. We just missed National Gabagool Day. Yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. Okay, so let me see what we've got here points-wise. I've got a point for Joker, 2 for Omar, 1 for What's Up, and 69 met. Now, I haven't tallied up all these points yet, but I will at the end of round 3. But before we get to round 3, I got to finish this. Not because I like it, but because I don't want the wine sitting in the glass. There we go. I've got to do this and clear the glass out a little bit. There we go. Keep it fair. Before we get to the final round, round 3, CM Cinder and Tom Ante are both screaming in the chat with their scream emojis. I'm not sure what that means, to be honest. You'll have to spell that one out for me. All right, so we've got one more round to go. Before we get to that final round, I have a little surprise. Now, I did mention some of the prizes that we have here to give away for everyone. Let me check what Ed says. Okay, I gave you some of the other prizes, but I have one more item. Everyone who played in the game tonight will get a copy of this. And I'm really excited about this. I have written a book. Yes, it's not. It's a low content book, but it's a book. This is the official Drink with Rick wine tasting notebook. That's right. Yes, it's genuine, official. The official Drink with Rick wine tasting notebook. And I was trying to have it ready to be published for the last game, but didn't get that ready in time. Had a few last minute changes to make, but this book is pretty cool. There's some information in there about I've got some wine tips in there, some information. I've got my Rick's wine drinking tips, or wine drinking tips. Yes, wine drinking tips. It's supposed to be wine tasting tips, but it's okay. I'll fix that in the second edition. A little bit about me in the back. People were wondering about me. There's some in the back. But then I have 50 pages of tasting notes where you can, along with me, follow along and review the wines with me, as a matter of fact, if you want to do that, or review your own. Now, the reason there are 50 of them in this book is because we do 50 shows every year for each season. So we're coming up towards the end of the fourth season, and every season we do 50 episodes. And the 50 in here are if you want to use it to have a journal of tasting notes based on what I do on the show, so you can go out and try wines yourselves, that's fine. Or you can, really what I encourage you to do is do your own tastings. Do your own tastings and fill them up in the book. 50 tastings a year. Anyway, the official Drink with Rick wine tasting notebook. It is available for sale on Amazon right now, and it will be available on other venues here shortly. I'm hoping to get some wine stores here soon, that sort of thing. But here's the thing. The book costs $8.99, and if you want to buy a copy, that's fine. I mean, it would support the show. But you don't have to do that tonight, because I have ordered some free copies. Well, they're weren't free for me, but but I have ordered some copies to give away to everyone who participated on this game tonight. So everyone who played, who's been playing the game tonight, will get a copy of the Drink with Rick wine tasting notebook. How about that? Is that cool? I'm really excited about this, and I'm excited to send it out to you. So we'll work out the logistics of it here on getting it to you towards the end of the show. But in the meantime, Kevin says, "Whoa, that's awesome!" And What's Up says, "That's amazing." And 69 Minutes says, "That's amazing. Can I have Lizzle's copy?" What's Up says, "Happy birthday to me." And Kevin says, "Thank you, Rick." And right back at you, Kevin. I really appreciate you being here. And let's see. Let me check on. Okay, Justice. Everybody here on YouTube. Justice says, "That's so awesome." And Joker says, "OMG." And it says, "Does every page just say drink?" Omar says, Rick. Well, it in a way it does, doesn't it? It says drink. But I'll send out a copy to everyone who participated on the game tonight. Now, we have got one more round, don't we? Let's get to one more round, and everyone get your... I'm running out of paper here. Let me write really small this time. So I'm going to write... everybody's playing here. Justice... Joker, Omar, I have to write really small. I'm used to that. Kevin, What's Up, and 69 Met. Okay, I got you set up here. So, at this point, back to the... Oh, yes, I've got to make an adjustment for that, don't I? In the game rules. So, what was it that we picked here in the game? It was number 4, right? Number 4. So I've got to eliminate number 4. Oops, it's the wrong keyboard again. Okay. All right, now here we go. So that was number 4, right? Yes, number 2 is still up there, way in the back. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to pick a number, 1, 2, 3, 8, 13, or 18, and post it in the chat. So get your numbers in now. And yes, by all means, if you want to go ahead and choose if it's going to be a red, rosé, or white wine that I pull out, and if it's going to be good, meh, or a bad tasting, put those in there as well. That just makes it a lot easier, makes things go a lot smoother. I should probably do that from now on. So 1, 2, 3, 8, 13, or 18. Get your numbers in there, and we'll do for the final round, round 3. Joker card says 1. Okay, number 1. Justice says 3 red and good. Okay. Omar says 3 red and good. Ooh. People seem to have a lot of faith in this one. Joker says rosé and good. Okay, so Joker, rosé, and good. And it could be, because we've used up a lot of the reds and a lot of the whites. There are only a few slots left. And to be honest, and there are rosés in this box. So I think I've only pulled out 1 or 2 rosés. So there's a pretty good chance it could be 1. There's a very good chance it could be 1. So Joker says rosé and good. Let's go over to Twitch and get the ones from Twitch. And What's Up? We haven't forgotten about your birthday. We're going to toast your birthday here very shortly. Kevin says 18 rosé and good. Rosé and good. Okay. What's Up says 1 rosé and good. Okay. And 69, 3 rosé and meh. Okay. Now, don't be influenced by the fact that I said that there were rosés in there. I mean, there are. I'm sure there are more rosés in there because I've only pulled 2 out, and I understand there were more than 2 in there, from what I understand. But I don't know which ones they're in. I really don't know. I have not looked at this box or what's inside it. I did not prepare it. I just bought it from Total Wine. Excuse me. I say that affectionately, folks, at Total Wine. It's an affectionate term, okay? Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble with any of the wine stores. So, not tonight. Maybe shopping there tomorrow. So anyway, the thing is that I purchased this. I have no idea what's in this box. I just know that there's something in each slot. Well, presumably there's something in each slot, and I can't see because they've got, if you look right here, pull up camera 3 again, that they've got little dividers. Now, last year I got one that had 12 in it, and they did not have little dividers in it, so I could actually kind of see what was there if I pulled out enough of these, if I opened enough of these little holes. I could kind of tell a little bit. This time I can't tell at all. I really have no idea because of the dividers. So that's I think that's a good thing. That's a step up. That's an upgrade right there. So, all right. So 69 minutes, 3 rosé and meh. Okay, we got all of the numbers are in. We've got all the guesses in. All right. So let's go ahead and do the. Let's do the. Don't do it like that. All right. Yes, you can on Twitch. You can feel free to clip that if you want. It's okay. People have clipped worse. funny. All right, let's give this a good shake. All right, and we're going to open this up, and we're going to, without looking, I'm going to pull out one, and it is. Anybody had 18? Number 18. This is number 18. I'll give it another shot on this side. There you go. Number 18. Who had number 18? It was one person had number 18. It was Kevin. Kevin J. Ranks. He had 18. Okay. There you go. Congratulations, Kevin. You got a point there. We'll tally up all the points when we're done here. All right. Let me set that aside. Close this up until next time we play the game. Who knows when that'll be. All right, so I'm going to pull number 18. Let's go back to camera 3. And number 18. Here we go. This should be easier. It just kind of rips up now. The first one was hard to get up out of there. Okay, and let's see what it is. It looks like a red. It's a Malbec. I like a really, now I love a really good Malbec. And I have had some good Malbecs. I've had some kind of Malbecs too. So there is no guarantee I'm going to like this wine. We'll see. Okay. I did clear the glass out, didn't I? Yeah. Let me give it another little clearing out here, just to be sure. Make sure that that's all cleared. There we go. And the palette too, just in case. Okay, that's good. So let's open up this. Well, let's find out what this is all about. Kiwi Cuvée, Bin 18, soft and fruity Malbec 2021. There's a lot of, I don't know what that is. I can't read it. Kiwi Cuvée, Vin de France. So it's a French wine. It is Malbec red wine, product of France, and I'm trying to see what it says. Oh, 12.5% ABV in this 187 milliliter bottle. So let's go ahead and open this up. I've recorded everyone's guesses here. Let's pour a little bit in here. Just a little bit. I may or may not like it, so I don't want to pour too much in there at once. Who's going to drink all this wine when we're done? Huh? That's for the That's for the New Year's. When it turns midnight, we'll see what happens then. Okay, so this is a red wine. It is fairly full-bodied. And actually, let's go with the official Drink with Rick wine tasting notebook. Yes, full-bodied. Intensity. It looks intense. It looks dark in the appearance. And the viscosity looks like a fairly... Let's see if it has legs. If it has legs on it. It's fairly viscous. I'd say medium viscosity. I'm using the book. How about that? It's good for something. How about that? Let's see. Let me get a whiff. Smells pleasant enough. Smells like a little bit of a dark fruit in there. Let's see what we've got for a taste. This is nice and pleasant. I didn't know what to expect. I did have a bad Melback. Was it? I'm trying to remember. It was a couple months ago on the stream. It wasn't one that I liked a whole lot, but it was okay. It was kind of meh. This one I like. Has a fairly nice smooth finish. There's some tannin in this wine. And once again, it is a little on the oaky side, not a lot. It's fairly fruity, not chewy or anything like that. But I like this. It's not particularly jammy either. It's just kind of pretty decent. Easy drinking wine. I could drink some more of this. As I just did. Okay, I like this Malbec. Right off the bat, I like this Malbec. Who said that it was going to be good? Let's see. Justice said good. You get a point. Joker said good. You get a point there. Omar said good. Kevin said good. Everybody said good. What's Up said good. Everybody said good except 69 said it was going to be kind of meh. I actually, and once again, I really kind of like this wine. I do. I'm going to set this one aside because I think this is a keeper here for the rest of the night. There's not much in this bottle, but I think I'm going to be toasting with that. That's the one I'm going to toast with. I like it that much. I'm going to toast with this Damati Red Blend. Not so much. But the Sauvignon is okay. The Kiwi Cuvée, I like it. I do like that. So let's tally up the votes and see what we got here. So everybody can see I'm doing this the old-fashioned way, old school, pen and paper. All right, so the first round, Justice had 1 point. And the second round, 0, and 1 point on the third round. So Justice has a total of 2 points, I think, there, right? And Joker has, let's see, well, let me check yours once again. You said red and good. Okay, red and good. Okay, red and good, because, yeah, that's right. Okay, so Joker had 2 points on the first round, and 1 point on the second round, and 1 point on the third round. No, excuse me. Everybody say good. Everybody said good here, right? Let me make sure I've got this correct. Okay, red, good. Omar, you got, okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, I did this correctly. I just want to make sure I didn't mess anything up here. Red and good. Justice, you got 2 points on that one. Joker, Rose, you got 1 point. Omar had red and good. That was 2 points. Kevin had rose and good. This one, you had 18. You chose number 18. No, this guy. What number did we choose? I don't remember now. It was Kevin. You had 18, right? Yeah, 18 and good. So, Kevin, you had 2 points in that last round. Was Up had 1 point, and 69 met. Okay, so we've got total. Well, this is going to take a moment. I'll tell you what. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to, instead, so that everybody isn't hanging around and waiting for the thing to happen, for me to tally up all the votes. Let me play a short film. How about that? I'm going to play a short film. I don't know who's seen what here, but I'm just going to pick one. I'm just going to pick a short film, and let's see. Where are my films? Pick a short film to show. We're waiting. Where are my films? Oh, I can't even find them now. Let's see. Film video. Here we go. I don't know why I couldn't find them. Let me say, what's a good one to show? What's a good one to show that's going to be a few minutes? I think the traveling guy. I don't know. Round the pool in 80 laps. No, it's silent. I'd have to talk through that. Let's see. News at 6. That's too long. Element Rice Cakes. Oh no. The Analyst. You know what? I haven't shown The Analyst in a while, so why don't we do that? Let's go ahead and play The Analyst, if you've never seen that. One of my Super 8 films from back in the day. That's a classic. We'll play that one. It's a popular one. So what I'll do is make sure I don't have anything else running. Okay. All right, so I'm going to tally up these votes. I'm going to play The Analyst, which is a classic, and then we come back, I'll have the winners chosen. So here we go with The Analyst. Yes, this was a film I made back with my buddies Jim Chamberlain, Pete Gibson, Lawrence Johnson, back in 1980, 1979, 80. Yeah, it was maybe it was 82. I don't remember. Here comes The Analyst.
You're 2 minutes late.
What? Have you got a stopwatch or something?
Oh, but you're usually on time, and if you knew you were going to be late, you could have called and said you were going to be late.
Come on, give me a break. I was in the shower. You called while I was in the shower. Besides, you're just lucky I'm going your way.
All right. I'm sorry. I apologize. Well, I was just going over to Bob's.
Well, I'm on my way over to my analyst, so it's really no problem to drop you off.
Analyst? What are you seeing an analyst for?
Oh, it's nothing, really.
It's nothing. You shouldn't be seeing an analyst.
Well, I got some problems.
What kind of problems?
I got personal problems. You know, everybody's got problems.
Yeah, but everybody with problems doesn't go to see an analyst. Look, how long have we known each other?
Well, I don't know. It's been a while.
All right, well, look, how long have you been seeing this analyst?
I guess it's been going on about 4 or 5 years now.
4 or 5 years, and you can go spill your guts out to someone you hardly even know and not even come to your best friend?
Well, this is different. Besides, he's a professional.
Well, what is it he can do that I can't?
If I tell you, you think I'm some kind of weirdo or something.
I won't think you're weird. Come on, try me.
I don't know.
I've come to you with my problems before. It can't be any weirder than anything I've ever done.
No, I don't think I can tell you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I even brought it up.
I see things.
Huh?
I see things.
You see things.
Yeah. Chairs and people and things.
Yeah, so?
But they're not really there.
Oh. You see things that aren't there.
I knew it. You think I'm a weirdo.
No. I don't think you're weird. It's just kind of
Strange.
strange.
Same thing. I knew this wasn't a good idea.
Look, I know it's a little out of the ordinary, but I'm sure there must be something we can do to solve this problem. Look, how long have you had this problem?
About 5 years, I guess.
And you've been seeing this analyst for all this time. What's he done for you?
He's done a lot for me.
Oh, like what?
Well, we've talked about a lot of things.
Talked? What good has that done? You still have the problem.
Yeah, this is true.
It seems to me you're wasting your money and this guy can't help you.
Yeah, but he's a professional, and he should know what's best for me.
Professional, all you do is talk and accomplish nothing. We could probably do the same thing ourselves and, work it out.
Really think so?
Of course I do.
You know, you may be right.
Of course I'm right. Hey, where's his office anyway?
Just down over here.
Okay, just pull in here and just go in there and tell me you don't need him anymore. Just tell him off.
I'm gonna do that. You know, I'm really glad we had this talk. I think I'm going to make more progress this way.
Hey, what are friends for?
This should just take me a couple of minutes.
And that was The Analyst. Hope you all enjoyed that. Seaman Turner says The Analyst is one of my favorite ones. It's one of my favorites too, personally. What's Up says, I'm glad young Rick has a designated driver. Let me check Facebook real quick. And, okay, and YouTube. Justice says, I'm also excited for film time. What do you do for a living besides wine tasting? Well, it's not really, this is just the wine tasting is something I do for fun. For a living, I work for a company called Crooked Ventures, the parent company of Buy Two-Way Radios. Is why we sell radios. But I've been have a background in, I started making films when I was really young, and that was when I was young man, just making films on my own. And worked in broadcasting, television broadcasting for 14 years down in Orlando, Florida, and ran a computer store for a number of years, for well over a decade, my own computer store, and did tech support for Gateway and Dell and other, some other companies and things like that, and ran my own IT business. And I decided to get back into get into podcasting in 2006, and that opened more doors for me back into the media industry. So that's what I kind of do now is a lot of the media stuff. So that's basically in a nutshell. That's what it is. my bio. I have a bio in here. Oh, well, of sorts. Joker says that Music Man. Justice says the flute. Do do do. Yeah, you know. Joker says M. Night Shyamalan. Yeah, well, I hope my endings are better than. All of his endings were bad. There's some of his films that I like more than others, but Omar says, whoa, mind blown. Well, I hope you enjoyed the film. I have a lot more, and there will be a lot more coming in 2023. I have a lot of new films I haven't shown yet that I finished transferring, but I'm in the process of doing some post on. These are all films from back in the day when I was a filmmaker and making films with my buddies and local film club and things like that. A lot of stuff that we did around the early 80s, early to mid 80s, and early 90s, and that's all coming up this coming year. That's one of the things we're going to be doing here, is showing some of those films. I've showed a number of them before. These I've got a whole new batch to show. Okay, so let's get to the winners. The winners of the wine drinking game. The winners. While you were watching the film, I was busy tallying everything up. I know it's not nice and neat here, but so we have Justice with 3 points total, Joker with 4, Omar with 5, Kevin with 2, What's Up with 3, and 69 Mets with 1 point. So it looks like Omar, you are the winner. You are the grand prize winner. So you win, Omar. You win the radios. You win the walkie-talkies. The pair of walkie-talkies, and all I need to do is get you just send me your handle here from Twitch, and then get me your a valid shipping address. Everyone here who's won, just get me a valid shipping address where I can ship it off to. I don't use it for anything more than that. It's just to ship these prizes with, and you just send it to rick@savoyamedia.com. Just email me there at rick@savoyamedia.com. Now. Omar was the grand prize winner. However, he was not the only winner. We had a runner-up here. We had a couple of runners-up. We had Joker, who was a runner-up with 4 points, and then we had a tie here with Justice and What's Up. So Omar won the grand prize. Joker has 4. Justice and What's Up has 3. 69 Mets 1. I want to say, first of all, applause to all of you who played the game. I really, really appreciate it. It was great, and I had a great time. I hope you had a great time playing it as I did. We're getting pretty close to the time where we're going to toast, and we have a birthday toast too. So we're going to. I've forgotten about that. See, but what we're going to do is the runner-up wins the 735 Weird, Crazy, and Fun Facts. This is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this book. I didn't read through all of it, but some of what I did read was kind of fun. I might order another copy just for myself, but I don't like to read other people's books unless I've had permission first. So, this is your book. Okay? So the runner-up with 4 points gets this book. That's there. And, of course, and actually, I'm going to have the two who tied each get a copy of the Classic TV Shows and Crossword Puzzles book. Yeah, and everybody, I'm not sure how to do this mobile mounting thing. I'll probably have to do this one. As a matter of fact, the runner-up who had 4, who was it, Omar? No, it was Joker. Joker, who had 4. You also get the copy of the Archon, which I'm holding up, but you can't see on the wrong camera. I need a producer up here, and it gets the Archon camera thing. So I'm just to make a note of that. And let's see, Justice. Let's see who. Oh, let me go back to the winners here for just a moment. I can't even read it. Okay, so Omar wins the radios. Joker wins the 735 Facts and the Archon. And who was tied here? Justice and What's Up. Justice and What's Up get the puzzle book. Puzzle. And 69 Mets, because you played so well, I'm also sending you one of the Archons as well, because you played so well. And every one of you, all 6 of you who played the game, gets a copy of the official Drink with Rick wine tasting notebook. So each of you gets a copy of that. And Ed, I know that you couldn't be there because you were there, but you actually have a copy coming to you of the Drink with Rick wine tasting notebook, so you're going to be getting that as well. I want to thank everybody for joining in. I had a great time. I hope you did too. And once again, just send a valid shipping address. It can be a P.O. box or well, yeah, I'm sending these out U.S. mail, so it should be. You can do a P.O. box. It should be okay. Right there, rick@civilianmedia.com. rick@civilianmedia.com is where to send your shipping addresses, so I can get these out to you. And I do need your handle and a full name so that they know where to send this in the mail. I've tried doing handles only in the past. There were a couple of guys in the UK that won some stuff in the past, and I had trouble because they didn't give me anything other than their handles. And then I had a tough time getting it sent to the UK. It took me 6 months to figure out how to do that because of the cost involved. And I did send them though, and I have no idea if they ever got them or not, because they never said if they did or not. So I have no idea if they ever got to their destinations, to be honest. But anyway, Omar said, what was it? Oh, congrats, Omar. Yes. Omar says, thank you, Rick. You're the man. And Justice and a Joker says, we're all winners because Drink with Rick is on. So much fun. I really appreciate that. I'm honored and humbled. I'm here to entertain and just having a good time, just with the rest of you. It's nothing really special that I'm doing. Just having a good time. That's all. And I'm just glad you all are here and having a good time with me. It humbles me that you have taken this time out of your Saturday night to spend it with me, and having us all spend it together and just having fun and just kicking back and drinking together. And once again, you don't have to be drinking. Just being together. So thank you very, very much to all of you for being part of this show, because you are part of the show. And this is your show as much as it is mine. You're all part of it. So thank you very much for all of you. Everyone on Twitch, everyone on YouTube, everyone watching on the other venues, and those who are watching passively, because I know there's some that couldn't actually get involved but are watching. Thank you very much for being there and for watching and for hanging out with me. It's not over yet. I mean, we are going to toast the new year, and that's in 19 minutes. I am watching the clock. But before we get there, we have a couple of toasts, a couple of special toasts. I want to give a special toast out for my niece and my soon-to-be nephew, who just got engaged. And you know who you are, Elisa and Scott. I want to say congratulations. And I'm going to have a little more of this wine, the kiwi, because I want to toast you guys. I'm going to toast you all properly. Here's to you. Congratulations. And you know what? The fireworks. I need the fireworks. There we go. Congratulations. And another congratulations is in order. Another happy birthday. And Nogthan is in the chat. It says Happy New Year, Rick, and happy birthday. Happy New Year right back, Touch. I'm looking at what's up, and I'm talking to Nogthan. Nogthan, Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you very much for being here. And what's up? Okay, so it's your birthday today, huh? Today? on the first, you were born on New Year's Day? Is that what it was? What's Up says, awesome. My wife loves crosswords. Well, I'm glad she does. Crosswords are fun. They're fun. I like doing crossword puzzles. And let's see. Let's see before. Did you mention what your age? I don't want to give your age if you don't want to. I'm scrolling up the chat a little bit, but no. Okay, so what's up? It is your birthday, and we want to say happy birthday to you. Okay, so I can't say that. 36. Okay, so what's up says he's 36 years old. What's up is 36 years old today, and I want to say happy birthday to what's up. Happy birthday, and may you have many, 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 many more. Here's the what's up. And let's all toast what's up again together, because I really like this. Is this the one? No, that's the wrong one. This is the one. That Malbec is pretty decent. I like it. I did like it. And I do. Too bad it's not a bigger bottle. So what's up? Happy birthday. And I think we got it from the birthday toast, right? For now. Okay, we're not far away from the countdown, the final countdown for the new year. And yes, I already went through the fireworks tonight. We can do it again. We can do it again. Yeah, I'm... there is one more thing I want to try before I do this. You know what? Let me try it right now. This is my wife's apple cake. I said that I would try it out. And she made this. She made one that was gluten, and she made the gluten-free one. I don't know which one I have here, but I understand that it's good. My only regret is that I do not have any ice cream to pair it with, but I could fix that later, I guess. Here is to trying this out. Wow. Very good. No, Tom Antio, you weren't kidding when you said this was good. Yeah, it definitely needs some ice cream on it. You can, wow. Cinnamon, apple and cinnamon. Now, if you don't like cinnamon, some people don't like cinnamon, but if you like cinnamon, apple and cinnamon, this is like eating an apple pie, except it's an apple cake. Oh, I like that. I like that very much. In fact, let's pair it with the wine. Wow. Sugar Rush. Whoa, okay. I like that. Very, very nice. Gee, I have to give you some applause as well, because that was a true winner. That was definitely a true winner, and it was very, very, very good. So, wow, I like that. I'm gonna have to have some more of that later. See, it's not even New Year's yet, and I've already blown my New Year's diet. Okay. We do have enough time for this, right? We have a few minutes. New Year's resolutions. Anyone have any New Year's resolutions? I did bring that up, right? New Year's resolutions. Want to know who has a New Year's resolution for the new year? What's up says, thank you, Happy New Year, Rick, and right back at you. What's up? Any New Year's resolutions? Now, here's the thing about New Year's resolutions. I learned the hard way not to make any New Year's resolutions. My original New Year's resolution this year is not to make any New Year's resolutions. However, because I've blown my diet so much this year, I have decided to modify that a little bit and say, okay, I've really got to get a handle on my diet and my weight, so I'm going to have to really work on that. I want to try to get down. I'm going to try to lose about 10 pounds here, maybe 15 in the next 4 to 6 weeks. I don't know if I can do it in 4 to 6 weeks. Let's say 10 pounds in 6 weeks. I tell you, that's probably more of a realistic goal. Maybe not for me. But that's more or less my New Year's resolution. Anyone else have a New Year's resolution that you want to share? And we can... Everyone's afraid to try New Year's resolutions. Joker says happy birthday, by the way. What's up? Joker says happy birthday. I know everybody can't see each other on the different chats, so I'm gonna pass this along. Chi says, LOL, you all great players. Thanks so much for watching and joining. And Justice says, I want the apple cake as a prize. Well, I'll tell you what, this is great stuff, the apple cake, but I don't know that I could get one to you in time to keep it really, really fresh. I don't know. I'm not sure where you are and what part of the country. I hope everybody's in the U.S. I did forget to ask that in the U.S. here, but I tell you what, where you are, I'm going to do my best. There is one caveat, as I mentioned, if someone's in the UK or somewhere, Australia or whatever, that could be a challenge getting the prize to you. But I'm going to do my best to try to make that happen, because I did not check that at the door first before we started playing to see if everybody was in the US. So I don't know if everybody is, but there is one caveat to the prizes. If there's no way that if you're in another country where I cannot ship the prize to you, that might be a problem. But I'm just going to say as long as I have a way to do that, I will do my best to get it out to you. Justice says, what year were you born and what was your favorite song from that time? Are you asking me, Justice? Justice says, my resolution is to try that apple cake. All right, Justice is in New York. That's definitely doable. What year were you born? I was born in 1959. And my favorite song from that time, I don't know, because I was a baby. And I don't... Oh, you're talking about when I was a kid. My favorite song was when I was a little kid, my favorite song was Popeye the Sailor Man. I used to have a Popeye record that I used to listen to over and over again. I don't remember it much, actually. And to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of the Popeye cartoons now. I don't know what happened. It's just, I guess at some point I grew up and realized how really strange some of them were. I'm a Bugs fan. I like Bugs and Daffy. I like the Warner cartoons myself. I'm more of a Warner kind of person. What's Up says, can you put the apple cake recipe in the books you're mailing us? Oh, I don't know about that. It's not my recipe, to be honest. Actually, it's not a bad idea, but it's not my recipe. I'll have to ask Chi. It's her recipe. I'll have to ask her if it's something that I can do. We have been trying to get Chi to write. She has a lot of great recipes. We've been trying to get Chi to write them all down and put them in a book to make a cookbook. And her thing, her caveat is trying to find time to sit down and write them. And she has a lot of them written on note cards and stuff to reference, but to write them down in a book. And I told her, I said, well, I can do the formatting and flesh out a lot of the text and everything for you. Just give me the recipes themselves, and I can do that. It's just a matter of finding time for her, I guess. But I don't know if she's willing to send the recipe along. I'll ask her and see what she can do about getting that one written down for you. And let's see, what else we got here? We're pretty close to there. Look at that. There's not much left here of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wines I haven't tried yet. I'm bound to like one of them, right? So if I run out of this, I can just open up another one for New Year's and try that one. All right, let me check the chats on YouTube. We're getting close. We're almost to that moment where we're going to celebrate the new year, and looking forward to it. And was there anything else on the agenda tonight? We did the winners, we did the giveaways. Okay. So we're going to do the Happy New Year toast here in just a few moments. We're getting there. 7 minutes away. We're only 7 minutes away. So no one else has any other New Year's resolutions they want to share. Yeah, I am. I'm really hesitant to give out New Year's resolutions because I want to. Here's the thing. I'm the kind of person I like to make commitments that I keep, or keep commitments that I make, I should say. Did that a little backwards. I don't like to make a commitment that I can't keep. So if I commit myself to something, I have to keep it. I have to do it. That's just how I am. Now, my wife will tell you that I don't always keep my commitments, and I do try. I do try to keep those commitments, and I do eventually get there. Sometimes it'll take me a long time to make it happen, but eventually I usually make it happen. It kind of go in a roundabout way to keep those commitments, but I do believe in trying to do that, and I think that's very, very important. This is what I tell new podcasters, having been podcasting for a long time. I tell new podcasters that don't be discouraged if you're not getting. If you're just getting a few views and your channel's not growing, and not just for the podcasters, but for Twitch streamers and YouTube streamers. If you're, and I'm not a real huge YouTube streamer. I'm not, because I'm not really trying to do super things to grow my channel with right now. It's just been passive for me because this is really more right now a labor of love, just something I like to do for fun. Now, would I like to grow the channel? Sure. Who wouldn't like to grow the channel? But I'm not obsessed with it. It's something that every week I like to just sit back and entertain, and just be on the stream and just have a good time. That's really what this is all about. Some streamers, especially if they're new streamers getting into this sort of thing, they're really, really obsessed with growing their channel, and they get really, really discouraged. And this is true of podcasters. Very, very quickly, they get discouraged if it's not growing. And I tell them this is not the sort of thing that happens right away, especially these days when you have so many people doing this. It takes a long time. It takes many hours, many years to do this. To get to that point. And if you're looking at 5 or 6 episodes of whatever it is you're doing, and you've only got 10 people watching, guess what? That's 10 people who are watching. That's like having 10 people in a room and they're watching you do this. So the crowd, the size of the crowd is not important as who you're talking to or who you're trying to reach. The particular segment, your niche that you're trying to reach. That's what's important. If you're reaching the people who you want to reach, that's more important than having a whole throng of people that you're talking to. It means a lot more. But you don't want to get discouraged about that if your numbers aren't really growing, and you don't want to get discouraged because it takes time. First of all, it takes a long time to do this. And second, you're really in it for the long haul. If you're going to do this, you're in it for the long haul. So if you're going, somebody's texting me over here. I don't know who it is, but that's the thing to keep in mind. And it's a matter of commitment is what it is. Now, when I went to Podfest this past year, and my son and I did a live stream because our viewers were expecting us to do a live stream. We didn't have a whole lot of people in the room. We were doing the live stream. All of our podcaster friends were off at a party. Even though we told some of them about it, they were off at a party and they didn't really hang out. And it was cool because I understood that I kind of wanted to be at the party too, but I felt it was more important to do the stream than to not say anything and not stream that week, because there were my core viewers that were expecting a stream that Saturday night, and if I didn't show up, they weren't going to get one, and that's a matter of commitment. It's like, okay, well, I'd rather do this than go to the party with the other podcasters, because, well, I wanted to go to the party, but I felt it was more important to keep my commitment to all of you that I show up and do the stream, rather than go off to the party. And that's what I did. So that to me, that's the important thing, is to keep your commitments. And the other stuff, that'll come in time. Wow, all my electronics are going off. I don't know if that's might be an indication that it's getting close to time. Tom Antio says 2 minutes to go until 2023, and we are there. We're a little less than 2 minutes away. Let me pull up my countdown. I don't have a countdown clock that I can put on the stream, but I do have my clock here, and we're at 11:58 and 45 seconds, so we're very close. About a minute to go. So everyone, get your glasses ready so we can do a toast. Justice says Rick is the Mr. Rogers of wine. Hardly. There was only one Mr. Rogers. He was awesome, wasn't he? I'm going to refill the glass. Get ready for this toast. Everybody, get your glasses ready. If you're toasting, let's all toast together, and it can be water. It's okay. Chi says 1 more minute, 2023, and I'm watching the clock here. It's 11:59, less than a minute. Justice says, or maybe the Bob Ross of wine. Oh wow, that's really putting me on a pedestal. I don't think I can come close to either one, to Bob Ross or Mr. Rogers. Both great guys. All right, we are at the countdown here, 11:59 and 43 seconds. So the countdown to the last, let's go down the last 10 seconds here. And it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year to all. To 2023. Hope it's a great 2023 for everyone. And thank you for sticking out here with me. Here's to 2023, and may it be a great one for everyone, and a much better one than 2022, and a much, much better one than 2020 and 2021. And we won't go any farther. We won't go any farther into that than I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. Here's to 2023. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. And I can hear the fireworks in our neighborhood right out my window here in the studio, upstairs in our studio. I can hear the fireworks going off outside. I don't know if you can hear them or not, but the fireworks are going. Everyone's shooting them off. And here I am just shooting off my mouth. And just starting off 2023 with a good glass of wine. And Happy New Year to my lovely wife, Chi. Oh, by the way, Happy New Year to you, Chi. You know, there's kind of an old saying. I guess it's an old Chi. It's kind of an old wives' tale or something that whoever you're with in 2023 or at the new beginning of the new year is. That has a lot to do with, I guess, your success or whatever for the next year. I don't know what it is, but they say if you're with friends and family on the new year, that's supposed to be a good omen. Now, I'm not superstitious at all, but that's supposed to be a good omen. And I'll just say, I'm glad I'm here with you. Looking forward to the new year. Wow, they're really shooting off the fireworks outside. Wow, this is great, isn't it? 2023, we've gone a minute or 2 minutes now into 2023, and no disasters yet. That's good. That's a good sign. Let's keep it up. Knock on wood. None that I know of, anyway. look, the studio is still here. The lights are still on. We still have electricity. Ooh, oh. Yeah, we still have electricity. We still have internet. And we're all still standing, right? I mean, we're all, well, metaphorically speaking. That's a good sign. Okay, so I was going to tell you, for everyone else watching who wanted a pair of Drink with Rick coasters. Let me move this out of the way. There we go. Oh. Almost knocked everything down. Okay, Drink with Rick coasters. We have, now everyone, in addition to the prizes that you're getting, everyone gets a pair of Drink with Rick coasters, which are pretty cool. And a lot of folks like these coasters. I've had really great feedback from everyone in the last few years. Got some powdery. This powdered sugar. It's not. Yeah, it's powdered sugar. Anyway, I'm going to show you how you can get. If you're not getting a prize, you're not winning a prize this week, I'll tell you how you can get a pair of Drink with Rick coasters absolutely free. And let me pull this up here for just a moment. I'm on camera 3, goodness. Camera 3, it's on camera 3. So let me see. I've got it here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, yes. Okay. 2 free Drink with Rick coasters while supplies last. And I do have a supply of them. It's not unlimited, but I do have some supplies. The rule on this is limit 2 per person. Continental U.S. only, because I generally can't ship a lot of these outside the country because it would just cost. For some places, I can't ship them to them at all. Some countries won't let me. But to those that do, they would be exorbitantly expensive. Let me tell you something. $20 to ship something overseas is for the coasters is 2 little coasters that don't weigh that much. It's quite a lot. And let's see, the coaster offer. This is how you do it. If you live in the continental U.S., what you do is you send a self-addressed stamped envelope. What you do is you take the self-addressed stamped envelope with your name and address and a stamp on it, the current valid postage, and put it in another envelope. Just fold it up, put it in another envelope, and send that envelope to Savoya Media Coaster Offer, 6420 Ray Road, that's REA Road, Suite A1, number 209, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28277. That's not AI. Okay, we got enough AI out going on. This is A1. That's just the font. Savoya Media Coaster Offer, 6420 Ray Road, REA Road, Suite A1, number 209, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28277. So if you do that, I will send you a pair of the Drink with Rick coasters. That's all you have to do. So as long as the supply is limited, so as long as the supply lasts, I'll get them out to you. Yeah, we can order some more. She says, I'll send the apple cake recipe to all of you. Well, that is super generous, She's going to send the... Give another round of applause for that. She says, I'll send the apple cake recipe to all of you. Isn't that sweet of her? She's awesome. My wife is awesome, let me tell you. She really is. So, and yeah... With her baking and her wonderful cooking, she has made me the man I am today. I mean that good way, because she's an awesome cook. Awesome chef, I should say. Omar says, round of applause for Chi. Yes. And everybody get that on Twitch? I think so. So what's up? Chi is going to send you the apple cake recipe. Everybody's going to get a copy of the apple cake recipe. All right. And Tom Antio says, Happy New Year. What's up? Happy New Year. And 69 says, Happy New Year, Rick. Keep drinking. As long as I can, I'll keep drinking. Well, drinking for the new year. Oh, we got more fireworks coming. There we go. All right. Well, I don't know what everybody else has going on, but I've got. I'm probably going to have to close it up here shortly because we're doing over 2 hours. And my wife, who is very. Let me tell you something about my wife. She has been very supportive of this show for the last 4 years. Very. Not just tolerant, but very supportive. And some of the things that she's done, she's put a lot of work into it because she not only is my stylist, I don't let anyone else touch my hair but her. She prepares all of the foods that we pair the wines with each week. And she does these fantastic food prep. I've got a few of them here. I can show a few of them. I guess I'm just so proud of her. You know, of course, you saw the one that I showed here just a moment ago. This was her apple cake tonight, and I just lost my photos. Here we go. Here are the photos. And in addition to that, this is what she did a couple of weeks ago. Well, no, this was last week. She made this blueberry strawberry cake, which was just absolutely awesome. This was amazing. She made this when she does the presentations with the foods. This was Two Swans Kissing. She made that out of tomatoes. Believe it or not, this was her magic cake, which was awesome. Needless to say. She did a mango cake, which was just amazing. And it went really well with the wine that we tried that week. She did this. She did an onion flour. This was one of the weeks where we had, I think we were tasting some turkey and some, I think that was the unexpected cheddar with parm there in the corner. But she made this onion flour, which was really neat. And then she did this. She did this bird nest thing. She made a bird's nest, and that's chocolate around there. She has the little eggs there. I think there were some little chocolate things and some grapes. She made those out of grapes. I think there's another shot of this. Here's a side shot of it. Really awesome stuff. And for Donut Day, when we celebrated Donut Day, she did this. She really outdid herself on this one. She did a donut being transported on a flatbed truck. she did that, and what was really cool about this that surprised me, the little guy in there driving the truck driver, you won't believe what this was. It was made out of an avocado. It was a piece of avocado. Pretty wild stuff. And then she did this other thing. She did a cookie boat, which I thought she made some gluten-free chocolate cookies. She does just some interesting, just amazing stuff. And I could go on and on. I could show you all of them, but it's she's just so amazing. She's been so supportive. So, and Ryzen's in the chat. Ryzen says, "Hey, Happy New Year." Happy New Year to you too, Ryzen, and great to see you here on this new year. And as a matter of fact, we got to get the fireworks back up, don't we? Happy New Year. And Ryzen says, what's her favorite song? Chi, what is your favorite song? She has a few favorites. I don't know if I should reveal what her favorite song is. She doesn't want to say, but I think one of our songs that we had early on was the one from the movie Robin Hood, the Kevin Costner film. Everything I do for you. That was kind of like our song very early on when back in the day. But she likes a lot of songs. She likes listening to a lot of different music. Some Adele and she likes ABBA. She likes to listen to ABBA. She does, but she likes a lot of different music. Justice says, "Oh, wow, that's incredibly sweet." Yeah, Justice says, "You guys are so lovely." Well, I appreciate that, Justice. It says, "My parents have a house in Troutman, North Carolina. That's 40 minutes north of Charlotte." No, yeah, you're not very far away from us at all. 40 minutes. That's not not too much of a drive. And Troutman, yeah. Who else do I know that's in Troutman in that area? Justice says Charlotte is a nice, beautiful, clean city compared to New York. Well, yeah. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm not originally from Charlotte. We've lived here for 16 and a half, going on 17 years, I believe. But we're originally from Florida, from O-Town, from Orlando. I was born in Gainesville, Florida. Spent the first 2 years of my life there with my sister, Gina. She was we were about a year and a half apart, and not too long after she was born, we moved up to Salisbury, North Carolina, up here. Lived there for 10 years when I was a kid. And then we moved back to Florida. This time we moved to O-Town, to Orlando. Actually, Winter Park, as a matter of fact. Winter Park, Florida, to be precise. I pretty much grew up in Winter Park for the most part, and with my family. And those were some good times. I really now here's the thing, when I graduated from high school, and I graduated from Lake Howell High School back in 1978, my family, my dad got a job with the VA because he was a pharmacist. He got a job with the VA hospital. He'd wanted a job with the VA for a long time, and the only opening that he could get in at the time was up in Chillicothe, Ohio. So he went up there to secure that job, found a house up there, and he packed the family up. But they were waiting. They were all waiting for me to graduate high school. And I had just started working at Walt Disney World at the time. I really liked my job being at Disney World, and my parents said, okay, well, as soon as you graduate, we're moving up to Ohio. And I'm like, I don't want to go up to Ohio. I'm sorry, but nothing against Ohio, but it's just not where I wanted to be. So my family, I like to say that my family left me. I stayed in Florida, and my family moved up to Ohio. I did go up to visit them one time, and just before my mom passed. And I'm kind of glad I didn't move up to Ohio. And later on, years later, my sisters would tell me, yeah, you didn't want to go up to Ohio, really. Yeah. They didn't want to be up in Ohio. They kind of had to go, but they said, yeah, you made the right choice staying where you were. So, but I lived in Orlando for about 35 years, and then we moved up, back up here to North Carolina in 2007. So we've been kind of here since. Charlotte, I never really considered Charlotte my home per se. It's a place to be. I have a feeling I'm kind of supposed to be here for one reason or another, at least for a little while. And I found my dream job here. It's a great job where I work now. A lot of great opportunities. But my heart is still in O-Town, I'll have to say. It really is. But that's kind of where I am. Anyway, enough about me, because I didn't want to start talking about me at all. I really didn't. Justice says, my parents have a house in Troutman. I did read that. And Charlotte, there's some nice areas in Charlotte. Every town has its good and bad areas, I think. Well, some towns, not so much anymore. But every town has its good areas. And Charlotte, yeah, it does have some really nice places, and we live on a side of Charlotte where there's some really nice areas, and we enjoy it. We do. So how did I get off on this rant? Because that's how the stream of consciousness thing works. That's how it works. But Ryzen, I hope I answered your question. What's your favorite song? She has several favorite songs, but the one from Robin Hood, from the Kevin Costner Robin Hood, Everything I Do for You. I think that's been our song for a long time. Has a lot of meaning. Anyway, so I think we're going to go ahead and pack it up now, right? It's getting towards that time. We're into 2023. Hopefully it's a great start to a much better year, and got a lot to look forward to this year. I will say, to reiterate, everybody who played the game gets a copy of the official Drink with Rick wine tasting notebook. It is available for sale on Amazon for $8.99, and but like I said, I wanted to give out copies here tonight, so you didn't have to buy one. I'd rather just give them out. I can, as long as I have some to give out. But I'm happy you're here, and I got all these prizes to send out. So once again, to all the prize winners, Rick at SavoyMedia.com. Just send your. I need your handle and a full name and your a valid shipping address so I can send it out. If you're outside the country, I'll do my best to get those out to you. But I would definitely have to have a full name, because apparently that doesn't sit well outside the country if I just go by a handle or something. So I'll do my best. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for being here. There is one more celebrity that I want to bring out. I want to thank everybody who joined us here. And Ed, you're at the party, but you're getting a copy of the book too. I'll get that out to you here shortly. And hope your party is going very well. And I want to thank everybody who joined me in the chat. Oh, Yatagami. I miss Yatagami. How did I miss Yatagami? My goodness. Yatagami's in the chat, but I think Yatagami got lost in the chat here somewhere. Oh, man. I feel so awful. Here's the thing. I like to try to catch everybody. And if the chat's going and I miss somebody, I really feel awful about it, because I know how important it is to recognize everybody here, and I don't want anybody to feel left out at all. And if I left anybody out, I didn't mean to. Yatagami Sama, happy. He says Happy New. Yatagami says Happy New Year, Rick, and right back at you, Yatagami. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. I'm really so sorry, because that was not my intent. And Sam Tsui in the chat, thank you for being here as well. I missed you as well. How did I miss you? That must have been when we were playing the game, or just right after we were playing the game and I was showing the film. Anyway, I just want to say thank you to everybody who joined me here on YouTube. Joker Card, Justice Violet, Omar Ortega, let's see, who else? Did I miss anybody? I don't want to miss anybody else. My lovely wife, Chi, of course, and Yatagami Sama. And I hope you have a great New Year, Yatagami, by the way. I hope you have a really, really good one. And Sam Tsui is drinking Prosecco, good alternative to champagne. Yeah, Prosecco is good for a good alternative to champagne, yeah. I'm not really a big champagne person. Prosecco is a little sweet for me, but I can drink it sometimes. And Justice says, Sam, I love Prosecco. Yeah, it's good. My wife bought a bottle of Prosecco a few weeks ago because she was going to have some. My sister-in-law and a friend of ours were down here for Thanksgiving, and she was going to make. She was going to make some drinks for them, and then they forgot about it. So it's been sitting down there for all this time. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that bottle of Prosecco, because I'm not really drinking it myself, so she's going to have to drink it. So yeah, they completely forgot to make their drinks. Anyway, and Justice Violet, thank you for being here, by the way, and congratulations to all of you for winning. And on Twitch, also 69 Mets fan, Kevin J. Ranks, what's up? Nothgan, wow, everybody who was here in the chat, Tom Antio, CM Cinder, Roizen, am I pronouncing that right? Roizen? Is it Roizen? Roizen or Roizen? I want to make sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. Anyway, everybody, wow, everybody, thank you for being here. It's a great start to the new year, and I'm looking forward to doing more shows, opening more great wines and beers and ciders. We'll do some ciders as well and some beers for those who like cider and beer. And we'll do more giveaways. We'll have more games. We'll have more fun. And I will be showing more films in the coming weeks. Looking forward to it, and I think you'll enjoy some of them. I think you'll really enjoy. Some of I was looking at one a few weeks ago that I just got back from being transferred, being restored, and I was getting ready to do the post on it, and I completely forgotten about this film, the punchline of this film, and I was just, oh man, I think you'll enjoy that one. Anyway, everybody, thank you for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. It means a lot to me that you're here. And once again, here's to all of you who joined me tonight on the stream. And even those who could not make it in the chats, but who are watching, and Ed, of course, thank you for being here. And that really means a lot to me. It really does. And I wish and I hope the best new year for each and every one of you. Hope we all have great success in the new year, and just to make the most of the time we have on this earth. You never know what's going to happen the next day, and we just have to make the most of our time, no matter how long we have or whatever it is. And hopefully this 2023 will be a good year for all of us. There is one more celebrity I want to bring out at this point. Celebrity on this show anyway. And he's right here. Yeah, he is right here. He is none other than Roadkill Bill. Yes, Roadkill Bill, the inimitable, the flattened, the chewed up, torn up Roadkill Bill. Yes, Roadkill, you get some applause here. And you know why he's here. I think we all do. You're looking so squirrely tonight. Anyway, the message that we have for you here, it's a very important one, and it's a very serious one. If I can be serious for just a moment, do not drink and drive. Please, do not drink and drive. Drink in the comfort of your home, your apartment, your hotel room, your dwelling, wherever it is. Stay there. If you have to go somewhere, if you have to be somewhere, call an Uber, call a Lyft, call a cab. And I'm not, I do not have any kind of affiliation with any of these companies. So I'm not promoting anyone in particular. All I'm just saying is find a way to get home that doesn't involve you driving, okay? Just to be on the safe side. Call an Uber, call a Lyft, call a cab, call a friend, call a bus. Call it, well, you can't call it a bus, but we've been through that before. It doesn't work out very well. The bus, they never respond back. Anyway, so to find a way to get home from some other means. Do not drink and drive. Hand your keys to another friend who has not been drinking and driving, a designated driver. Do what you can to keep yourself from behind the wheel. And by the way, few drinks, you may not necessarily feel it, but as I say, buzz driving is drunk driving. It's just best to be on the safe side and just not do it. Because even if you're not concerned about yourself, think about others around you, those around you. You know that New Year's is one of the days that where there are the most injuries and deaths and mishaps from drunk driving. So I implore you, I beg of you, because I care about you, and I care about each and every one of you. I want you to have a great 2023. But I do. I want you to have a great 2023. By the way, don't text and drive either. That's not good. But most of all, I want you to have a safe 2023 and a safe weekend. So you can join me here again next week on the Saturday Night Winestream, and we can all get together and drink with Rick. Good night. And happy New Year.